Can anyone tell me why I had to rush into this room? Oh my god. Never mind. I can see why. I mean, that lip injection can wait. Hi. Who are you? Okay, yeah. I was a little concerned that I had seen you before, and I have. Okay, well, good lord, what happened to you? Oh my god. Alright, well, I'll have to pull up the records. Josie, you're gonna have to cancel the rest of my day. No. The lip injections can wait, Josie. Otherwise, call the other doctor in. Dr. Green. I know Dr. Green's too chipper to work in this office, okay? They, just don't know when to cut back a little bit. Anyway, pulling up your records now. Go ahead, explain what happened here. A trampoline did this to you. Oh my god. Okay, trampoline incident. Did it jump out and attack you, or what? Foot slipped, smashed the metal bar. Okay. Yeah, this isn't the first I've heard of this incident, but I've never seen it mangle anyone like it has you. Now, is there anything else I should know? Did you lose any teeth? I can't do anything about that. I'm not a dentist, I'm a face doctor, so some people like to mix up the fact that, your eyes are on your face. That doesn't mean I work with your eyes. I work with the face. Not the teeth. I'm not a dentist. I work with the face. Okay. Yeah, if you've lost any teeth, I will have to send you to another doctor, dentist. If you don't have one, I've got a recommendation across the way there. Okay, so let me see here. Oh my god. Oh, how did you do this? I'm not certain I'm gonna be able to make you look like that again. Don't doubt me though, okay? I just need to think. How did your brow bone get down here? Wow. You didn't drive yourself here, did you? Took an Uber. Okay. Do you have anyone that's able to pick you up after, well, you're gonna need surgery. Yeah. I would say emergency. We don't want any of this to heal where it's at right now, because it will make it 10 times harder. I'm gonna have to break bone and, oh gosh, and things will heal in the wrong places. We can't let that happen. We have to kind of reshape now. Take initiative. Okay, so the brow bone is off kilter, nose is tipped this. Okay. Your jaw. Okay, I'll put gloves on and we'll work with this. I might have to wipe it down with an alcohol swab. It will burn any cuts. Okay, it will. But I need to clean up this mess to start assessing the mess. Oh my, okay, so eyebrows. Bone off. Killed her. Wow. Nose. Tipped. About 27 degrees to the left. Okay. All right, and jaw. Could you open your mouth at all any farther than you have been to answer my questions? Oh my, you shattered your jaw. Well, only half of it. From what I can tell. Open and close it again. Oh my god. Okay. Shattered. Right side of jaw. All of this on a trampoline. Were you jumping on a pogo stick while also being on the trampoline? Did it not have safety nets? Do we need to call someone for some regulations? Okay, well. Do children jump on this trampoline? I may have to call. This is a lawsuit. You could sue. Like, you could sue and have this covered and then some. You're never gonna get your face back to how it was. No, I will do my best to get it as close as possible. But these are two different people I'm looking at right now. Oh my goodness, and it's not even noon. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna have to, first of all, clean you up. And then measure where everything's at now, compare it to the things we've done before. And I'm gonna have to mark you up for like what needs to be cut, what doesn't need to be cut. Most of it does though. Oh my gosh. Okay, then we're gonna have to take pictures. Yep, with the fancy ring light. You love it, I know. And then this may have to go into tomorrow because while I would classify this as emergency, you'd be fine overnight. Yeah, we might have to do that. This, I'm not sure exactly how long this is going to take, but I'm going to need a crew of people. And I'm going to tell you right now, they're not all going to be available. No, Dr. Green's not even supposed to be in today. Yeah, it was their daughter's stepson's nephew's baby's second birthday or something like that. I could have somewhere in that lineage wrong, but Dr. Green is not. Dr. Green's very chipper, very happy, but Dr. Green's not going to be as happy about having to come in and cover the lip injections because apparently someone's super vain in the room across the way, or it's just Josie. Josie thinks she loses out on money when I have to cancel out the rest of my appointments. I don't understand. Josie's really the one that's going to be ruining Dr. Green's day. Anyway, sorry, going on a tangent about the office drama. Let me zoom in here. Your eyes were this shape before. Never have I ever seen. Okay, the horse kick to the face that I always talk about. That one's not as bad as this. Like, this may be the worst. And it was just a trampoline. You didn't get run over by a lawnmower on top of all this. Like, oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, well, let's get to business because... oh my gosh. I don't even know who else I'm gonna have to call in for assistance here. Where do I begin? Where do I begin? You know how I probably have said to you, I know I say to my other patients, but you really should be protecting your face. Like, at all costs. I understand accidents, but like... I feel like this could have been prevented. If not you, by the owner of the trampoline. Okay, so I'm gonna have to wipe you down a little, like I said. Have you taken any painkillers? I'm sure your face hurts. Do you want some aspirin? There, you need both of those. Now, let me get the alcohol swabs. Josie. Josie. Are you with us, Josie? Can you please get our patient here some water? They're gonna need it. Thanks. Gonna need this too. Alright, now which light do I want to use? Ugh. What a trip. So this is what you've been doing with your summer? Trampolines? Hold still, please. Skydiving. Bull riding. You're all of these things. And the trampoline got ya. Honestly. Who would have thunk it? Expect it from the bull or like something else. So, yeah, I'm just wiping off. You're seeming to be a little bit dirty. Did you fall in the grass or something? Alright, yeah. And, whatever blood is left here, I can see somebody tried to wipe you down. The Uber driver. The Uber driver tried to wipe you down. Do you know the Uber driver? Oh, that was very generous of them then, because, if I weren't a doctor and I saw this, I honestly, I would think you're like auditioning for a horror movie or something, and I would have not known what to do. So, wiped you down with that, just a tad here. I'm gonna open these cotton swabs. First, I'm gonna just move some things around here because I'm not sure where's safe to touch. Is this painful? Okay. Josie. Yeah, I need some injections. Not the Botox kind. Numbing. Josie, do you see this? Not Botox. No. Not today. Hang on, give Josie a moment, please. Josie's very preoccupied with everything else going on. Might even need these, honestly. Josie, my kid is a mess here. Okay, thank you very much. Here we go. I'm just going to stick this in the places that are a little scraped up. Yes, it's going directly into the lacerations. I'm so sorry about that. It's just how we numb everything. Okay, so just take a deep breath in. Okay, and close your eyes. Let it out. Great. Okay, let's do that again over here. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Great. And then one more time. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Perfect. Just give that a second to settle in there. I'm going to do a little bit of poking. It will probably still hurt while it's settling, but normally this activates the numbness here, so I'll just dab around. I cannot believe that's you. No, really, I can't. I don't know how this is worse than the horse kick to the face. I had to reconstruct a man's nose with the toes. Yeah. I had to use his toe bones to make his nose. The toes aren't that important. That's why they're small bones. Okay, this should be good now. Alright, I'm just going to move some things around here. Yeah, we've got some, well, I don't want to be vulgar. You've seen what you look like here, but there's things not in the right places is all I'm going to say. Okay. Alright. I shouldn't expect to find any scrap metal in your face, correct? Okay. Well, I'm going to start feeling around on your face. You're not completely numb yet, so this won't be as easy for us to test if you have sensation in these areas now that I've numbed you up. But as long as you feel the pressure of me pushing on these areas, that's fine. Fine right now. Okay, so I'm feeling around here. Brow bone, I think, just broke off your skull. Sorry, I wasn't going to be vulgar. Misplaced. And then your nose here is quite tipped now. We're going to have to, I don't know if I should try to adjust it or see what's going on in there first. Because I could just like crack it back into place potentially, but genuinely not certain here. I'd save that for when I'm inside there. Okay. Now, have you learned a lesson? Okay, yeah. Just avoid the trampolines now. Because after I fix this, it's not gonna be the same. And if this happens again, it's really not gonna be the same. So, oh yeah, the nose bridge bone feels like it's in 3 pieces, I'd say. This jaw, though, go ahead and open and close your mouth. How are you doing that? Oh, it's definitely unhinged. Oh, yeah. Maybe it's just falling open, I don't know. Okay. Alright, well, I can tell that this side... You had great structure here, and then you went and fell. Oh yeah, no, this is in like 10 pieces. Your jaw's not even that big. How did you do this? That's what I meant by shattered, by the way. It's like actually destroyed. Oh my goodness. Oral surgeon as well. Just seeing who's available. Josie. Josie. Can you look at the list of who's available? We need an oral surgeon. Yeah. Yeah, this jaw's shattered. It's like barely held on by the gums and the teeth. I'm surprised the teeth are all there. Actually, let me double check that. Did you swallow any of your teeth? Well, I thought you would have one, but okay, go ahead and open up. Hang on. Everything's so swollen I can't see a darn thing. Okay, go ahead and open up again. Wow. No, all the teeth are still there, but the structure that holds the teeth is not. No, we're gonna need a lot of glue here. A lot of glue, a lot of tape, a lot of splints, a lot of prayer. Okay, go ahead and close your eyes real quick. I'm just gonna run the light over your face here and see these. Okay. We may have to pick you a new brow shape. Yeah, you're like, I'm telling you, it's not in the right place. The jaw here. I do believe I can fix your jaw. It might just have a bit of metal holding it together, but you know. Okay, so I assume you hit it like this. Well, because these, you got your brow out of place, you got your jaw shattered, your nose is tipped like that, so I would think you fell kind of like that on the bar. Okay, yeah. You don't remember. Okay, understandable. Understandable. Were there witnesses? Your friend who called the Uber. This is your friend's house, and they couldn't come with you. Okay, well, you may want to reassess your friends. By the way, I'm going to warn you now, Dr. Brown's stomach might start growling. I said it was going on noon. Was supposed to be eating lunch after the lip injections, but here you are. Just gonna eat some salt and vinegar goldfish chips, but this is more important. Oh yeah, Dr. Brown loves the burn of salt and vinegar chips, makes him feel alive. Because you can tell that I feel really alive, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright, so nose, brow. Oh my goodness. And the jaw. I don't really think there's anything I have to remove from your face right now. I wiped you down. I don't see any rocks or grass, debris of any kind. Okay, we may be able to move on to the markings. Now these markings will stay on your face until we perform the surgery, whether it be later tonight or tomorrow morning. Like I said, it's going to be kind of hard on a Saturday, but it is what it is. Okay, let me we're gonna have to measure and mark and all these things. Pardon Dr. Brown's reach, the markers are behind you. Because we don't normally do marking in this room. But this was an emergency, of course. So red means no. Blue means maybe. Green means go. Alright. Now we've got our markers. Set this down. And pink. Pink. Pink means this is just a measurement. So according to the markings on the screen over here, I'm just going to see where everything is sitting. Definitely off kilter there. Okay, alright. Down face here. Nose does have a bit of an angle to the left there. Alright. And then the jaw. Oh, yeah, that's not aligned at all anymore. Okay. I'm going to measure the circumference of your head just in case you smashed your head and it's like really not right. Okay, if you could just sit still for a second here. Okay, forehead and everything around the top there seems fine. Let's go around the middle. Sorry, I will be smashing your nose with this, but it is what it is. Oh my gosh. Hold still, please. We don't want this to last any longer than it needs to. Because I assume you're very uncomfortable, and that would be awful for us to just... Okay. Alright. Let me check ear to ear that you didn't misplace part of your face and front here. Okay, measurements. Wow, okay, ear's intact, not moved 1 inch. Which is interesting because a lot of things got shoved out of place. I think that would do a bit more, but okay. Wow, okay. Okay, yeah. it's not lining up anymore. Well, I need to move on to a different measuring tool. Got my T-square here. Alright. So, Josie, are you eating my goldfish chips? Could you come in here and put them down, please? And make sure you wash your hands. We're not touching the patient and burning them by accident with salt and vinegar. Thank you. Okay, I do need you to record the measurements on your iPad for me. Bring up the file that I'm on here. And yeah, because clearly my hands are full. Oh, you thought this was going to be an easy day, huh? Well, shame on you for assuming. Okay. So as you can see, this is, yeah, very out of place. The tails of the brow, definitely not lined up anymore. The ocular cavity here caved in. Okay, alright, so what we're gonna have to do here is from there to there. Okay, Josie. 2 up, 2 over. Okay. And now we've got 0.5 up and 2.4 over. Yeah, huge difference. Nose was at a 3 before. It's at a 4 now. Yeah, the bottom, yeah. Okay, well. This up here. Yeah, and as you can see, it's off by about 27 degrees. Yeah, it is definitely taking an angled trajectory there. Oh, gosh. Yeah, Josie, please do not say things like that in front of the patient. They're already stressed enough. They know their face is busted. Okay, just fixing the measurements here. Okay, so here to there. Well, that definitely does not line up with what I had before. Okay. So you can see, Josie, the jaw is like, yeah, it's not hinged on this side. Very unhinged. And from what I felt, about 10 pieces. Nose, 3. Brow bone, I think it's still in 1. It's just not where it should be. Couldn't really tell there. There's a lot of stuff going on in that area, but yeah, I think it's safer to wait until I get in and figure it out. Okay. Do want to be very precise here. There we go. Wasn't turning on for a second. Did your nose get flattened as well? Oh, I couldn't tell from the picture. The size changed here. Oh my goodness. Josie, write that down. Yeah, it's at it's a 1.16. Uh-huh. And then we've got the length of your nose here. 1.43. Let's see, well, your brow was about 1.25. Now it's 1.76. Something has definitely moved. Okay. Your jaw. Alright, so starting here, I'm gonna pull this all the way out. It's at 5.39 now. Yeah, so that tells me something's not connected because it was at 4.56 previously, and you can see the difference now. Yeah, I think it's just floating there. Pretty much not doing what it should. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me measure your eye socket here. Alright, you have 0.96. 0.85. Left, right. Right, left. Right, left. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, Dr. Brown got flipped around there. Okay. Was Dr. Green on their way? Okay. Alright. Is Dr. Green the only doctor available? Okay. Alright, call them up. We're gonna need them as well. My goodness here. Okay, the bridge of your nose also has changed shape there. Wow. Okay. Well, this is disastrous. It's time to start marking. So, Josie, we're going to be taking the pictures after this for the surgery, just in case anything gets wiped off. We're going to need to know what not to touch, what to touch, everything. Red means no, blue means maybe, green means go. So, we're not going to, you can close your eyes if you want to. Not that I'm going to, shove a marker in your eye, but we're not touching this side of the face. Okay? This cheekbone intact, don't need to touch that. Alright? This cheekbone, just fine. Don't need to touch that. This eye socket, no. This jaw, no. Okay. Okay. Forehead, great question. Forehead, no. Forehead's fine. The only part of the forehead we will need to be touching is the part where the brow bone has dislocated itself. Okay? Well, I shouldn't say itself. It didn't do that. So, maybe. Okay, we're on blue now. Maybe. Maybe touching the bridge of the nose. Okay? Maybe touching this eye socket. I'm just going to do 2 dots on the outside of it. May have to touch that. It might be fine after we put the brow bone back in place. Okay, maybe have to touch the chin here. Put some dots around the chin area. Because somewhere around here is the beginning of the shattered jaw on the right side. Okay. Alright, great. Any other maybes? Oh, let me see. No, I don't think there's any other maybes. The rest is pretty much go, green go. So, gonna put dots around where we need incisions. We're gonna need incisions, or more like lines. Gonna need incisions around the nose here. We're definitely gonna have to be moving that slightly. I don't know exactly how it's dislodged itself, but we've been over this. It's out of place. So, those are gonna have to move. Probably, according to the picture, how many? About 20 degrees back. So, yeah, because your nose wasn't perfectly straight to begin with. It's a little off, about 7 degrees. So, we'll take it back 20. And then, let's see, this, doing incisions about where it appears to have been dislodged here. Shouldn't have to do anything underneath. Just if we open it here, we'll be able to see things, put it back, glue it back into place. Bada bing, bada boom, you know. Not too many incisions happening here. We may even be able to go through the side here to kind of hide the incision in the hair. Okay, this jaw. A couple different ways we could tackle this jaw. Could you look up for me? We could go underneath here, hide incisions kind of where the jawbone meets the neck. Right there. Or with the oral surgeon, we could go in through the inside of the mouth. Again, hiding incisions. It would be a little uncomfortable because it would be in your mouth. How vain are you? Okay, well, we'll see what we're working with here. Alright, so either way, we'll do our best to hide the incisions. Can't put marker in your mouth, though, so I'll put an area of, let's see, put a green arrow to point to the areas, and then we could do the dashed line along the bottom there. Alright, that works. Alright, and then let's see, we marked there. Well, Josie, while I would like to go under their brow, it is not in the right place, so I don't want to make an incision and it not be close enough, because then I would have to do more incisions and it would not be great. No, but I do like your idea of using the eyebrow to hide the... I love that idea, but it's not gonna work here, sweetie. Okay, thanks. Thanks for your input. For the nose, too, we may be able to go in through the inside of the nose to hide this. If we were cavemen, Neanderthals, we would just not even try to hide anything, but we're not, so I think that's it for the marker. And I'm gonna write on the paperwork here because I know some of us don't like to pay attention. Not necessarily calling you out, Josie, but Dr. Green. Red equals no go. Okay? Okay. Blue. Blue equals maybe go. Green, Josie, green. Exactly. Green means go. Green equals go. Perfect. Now, should anything happen to me, not that I'm going anywhere, but if I choke on a salt and vinegar goldfish, then I'll have to leave you in the hands of Dr. Green, and which other doctor was available? Okay. I don't think I've met that doctor. Chartreuse. Charlene Chartreuse. Yep, never. Never have I met Charlene Chartreuse. Okay, so we have the game plan here. We did inject you with some Novocaine-ish stuff to the face. I don't think it's called Novocaine. It could be called Novocaine. I've only heard that it be used in the mouth, but again, I'm not a mouth doctor. I'm a face doctor. So, was there anything else I needed to do? Josie, just because I have calipers doesn't mean I have to use them. Why would I need to use them? We have the markings, we have the measurements. Okay, alright. Let me take the gloves off because they make my hands very uncomfortable after a while. Oh, alright. I should probably use this as well. It's a red light gun, okay, so it's going to help to show me any bruising or bleeding under the skin that may not be visible to the eyes right now, okay? So if the light is going to bother you, please close your eyes, okay? It's not super bright, it's just this. But what it's going to do is go over your face, and I will see if there's any, it sounds, again, vulgar, morbid, whatever, pools of blood gathering under the skin. Okay. This is your first surgery. Okay. Oh no, I see in the records here, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get you comfortable in this room. Josie, can you get the patient here one of the gowns? Okay, thank you. We're gonna have you swap into a gown. I will need you to put your clothes into this personal belonging bag. You can write your little name on it there. The markers are still here. And then that will stay in this room, and should you be moved out of this room, it will go with you into the other room, and I will make sure of that. Josie will make sure of that. It'll be taken care of. So, while we are done here for now, I am going to go eat those salt and vinegar goldfish to feel a little bit more alive. And, then we'll regroup, come back together in a couple of hours, or tomorrow. We'll let you know how this is going to look after the fact. I need to meet with the other doctors and discuss the game plan, show them the picture. Oh, the pictures! The pictures. I thought you liked the pictures. I thought you'd tell me about that if you... Oh, if we forgot them. Okay. The pictures that I will now have, we will be discussing. And I'll show them the markings and what my ideas are, and then Did you get the oral surgeon, Josie? The oral surgeon? It's not green or chartreuse. Okay. Alright. Make sure to get a hold of one, please. This is an emergency. Thank you, Josie. Availability tonight or tomorrow morning, that would be great. Okay. Here's our camera. I'm just gonna line it up on the sides, front. You know the drill. Then we're gonna take the pictures, so that way you can rest. Okay, and we'll deal with these. I am probably about to flash myself here. Alright, I'm just gonna adjust this so we don't completely blind you, because we don't need it super bright. This will do. Okay. Probably just took a picture of myself there. Josie, delete that image. Yeah, it's me. Okay, thanks. I'm a little busy right now. Okay, just gonna line this up here. Go ahead and close your eyes if you're sensitive to the light again. And I'm just gonna take a couple pictures there. Alright, back up a little bit. Perfect. Now from the side, I'll do right at the side there. Right at the side over here. Okay, now I'm going to kind of do like at an angle. Yeah, they're going to really want to see this mess here, so I'll do another one. And this side here. Sorry. There we go. Dr. Brown's hands are quite nimble, but when it comes to flat buttons on a flat surface, it doesn't make any sense. So, now we have the pictures. As I was saying, I'll discuss what's going on with them. Do you have any questions, comments, concerns? With a surgery like this, it will take a couple of weeks to heal. I would go up to as far as a month and a half. Yes, because the face, again, is a very vital part of your appearance, your body. Your mouth functions to help you eat, your nose functions to help you breathe, your eyes function to help you see. And because you have damaged all three of those areas, we don't want to push too far and cause damage or misshapedness. That is a word. I just made it up, but we have ways to handle that while you're recovering for the first couple of weeks, and then we will have you on some sort of physical therapy to help like rework your jaw with how it's going to be, because it's not going to be the same. Mostly the jaw. Are you having issues with your nasal passages? Like, are you able to breathe, or are you mouth breathing right now? Okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do then for you is stick some splints in there just to keep your nostrils open enough so that you're getting air passing through there. Just some cotton buds here that I'm going to bend in half. Oh, Dr. Brown almost shot them across the room. That's how it goes. Alright, so just look up for me. Okay, now those are in place in your nose. They may get uncomfortable. You are free to take them out if you'd like. But as of right now, let's just leave them in. Josie will come in and check on you occasionally. Like I said, we're going to try to minimize scarring. Any other questions? Yes, this will get you a doctor's note to skip work. Need doctor's note. This is classified as an emergency, so if your work doesn't understand, they're heartless. And you will need, like I said, physical therapy of the jaw. Let me write that on here actually. Therapy of jaw. And I'll have Josie find you a physical therapist that will come to the office, and they'll just work with you a couple times a week to help you figure that out. Any other questions? No, this doesn't fall under workers' comp, though. You fell at some friend's house, you said. No, that's not how that works. No, you need to be injured at work for... Are you trying to get insurance money or something? Well, like I said, you could sue your friend. Yeah, they didn't have the safety gear up, and you clearly fell, and... Yeah. Although it's probably more of a domestic dispute. I don't know. Don't listen to Dr. Brown's advice unless it's about your face, okay? I'm leaving the room now. Get comfortable on the bed, change your clothes, bag's there. I'll be back in later, like I said. And we'll go over what's going on and we'll get you into surgery, okay? Okay, perfect. If you have any other questions while I'm out, you can leave them with Josie. The question, leave it with her. She probably can't answer it, but we'll give her the benefit of the doubt. Let her try. Okay, thanks. Again, so sorry this happened to you. But, I'm hungry, so you'll be hearing from me soon, alright? Okay, thanks. See ya.